Good morning, Susie here. I'm just doing a quick little update on what I'm going to be working on today. These are my zucchinis. This is the one that came out a different type of leaf than the others. Same seed packet. We seem to be experiencing some powdery mildew. I'm going to read up a little bit and take care of that. We've got, let me see if I can get around here. We've got a bit of zucchini down here. And I've harvested some and used them in stir fry. I think all the ones inside here are just the little tiny, oh, I didn't even see that. Little tiny ones here and there, and these are the yellow squash down on this end, and the boxes are the potatoes. They've sprouted, and this is bed 1. The Napa cabbage is getting devoured by bugs, so we're gonna go ahead and take that out and see if we could salvage the inner leaves and get a batch of kimchi going. That's the yellow squash that was supposed to be cucumber. The vines that are on this side, there's I think 2 or 3 of them are lemon apple cucumber. They're not really, they're making a whole lot of flowers. When I get over there, I'll show you all the yellow. But they're not making a whole lot of fruit right yet, or vegetable, whatever. The rest of this is all pickling cucumber, and we'll go over there and show you what's growing. The big squash that was in here, we picked it. I used it in stir fry the other night. Here's some more of the powder on the leaves that we got to figure out. I have been cutting off leaves that I see them on. I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to deal with it. I might butcher it some more, see what I could do. This, let's see. This has grown beyond its limits. I'm about this tall, and that's way taller than me. We've got some leaves that are yellowing in here. I'm going to cut those out and get some fertilizer in down there. See what I mean? There's just a ton of yellow flowers just everywhere. This plant went crazy, and I just kind of looped everything back up and weaved it in the fencing here. These over here, the pickling cucumbers, are a little bit more spread out. We have some cucumbers growing that are pretty nice size. I should be picking that. There's one down there. We have a lot more dead leaves down here than I had realized. I had planted some beets in here, and they were covered over by that plant. Was supposed to be a cucumber plant that we won at a fair, and we put it here with the cucumbers, and it was yellow squash and took over. The beets all died. This is the Napa cabbage. It is getting, we have eaten a lot of this, so we've gotten our use out of it, but I'm gonna see if I could save some of the inner leaves. They're just little tiny holes. Not seeing anything in there. But that's bed 1. This is a tomato plant that decided it was going to grow right here. We didn't plant this. It was something on its own. And it's doing well. We just left it. This is bed 2. Most of the tomato plants in it didn't survive. But I do have backup. We have a few there. And over here, this is Ray's Crazy Romas. and a grapevine. We have more of the raised crazy Romas under the grow lights. We're gonna bring out and fill in those spots over there. This is bed 3. We got to get through here and weed everything. We're still working on bed 4, so like all this right here is going to be gone. This all needs to be, well, actually right where that clump is, that's where bed 4 is going to be sitting, because we're moving it closer so that we can run a trellis across the top. So my husband just has to get time. He hadn't been doing too well lately. This bed here, we planted a little bit later than the other tomato bed, but I could see right now that there's quite a few tomatoes that didn't take in it as well. Like this one right here. May still be alive, but it's not really doing anything, so it's pretty much wasting my space here where I could be growing something else that's going to produce a food for me. On the end right there, and on the end over here. Oh, I didn't even see that flower. These are Luke Marion's cantaloupes. And these right here are Thai basil. And these are sweet basil. And down there are those peppers from last year. It looks like something's starting to eat their leaves as well. I haven't come out here lately and done a little walk through. I usually, anything I see bit, I turn the leaves over and check the soil underneath to try and find out what's biting it and eliminate it. This bed, I'm guessing I'm going to need to do a lot of work on it either today or tomorrow. Get some more plants in here. In bed 2, in between the tomatoes, I did plant carrots, and I'm not seeing, I guess there might be one. Oh, here, look, little flowers. They haven't opened yet, but this is Ray's Crazy Roma. And I hadn't been clipping any of the suckers. I've been letting this baby go. I might go ahead and clip suckers today if I get some time after working the Napa cabbage. I'll see right here and over here. I did the tomatoes. This is from that fence there to the edge of the bed is 2 feet. So I planted two tomatoes deep, and then in between the tomatoes I planted carrots. This is that Amish paste from last year. It was in bed 3. We transplanted over here so we could work bed 3, and it's now growing again. It's got flowers, and we've pretty much been getting a little bit of tomato off of it still. My husband doesn't want to take it out, and if it's producing, we'll keep it. So it'll be fun to see how long we could keep this thing going. Have a lot of weeding to do in here. This right here is the city mulch that the city gives away for free. There's about, I'll say about 6 inches, 5 inches maybe. Well, you can see down there how wide. These are 12 foot wide beds. So they're almost halfway up deep. And it has eliminated the weeds underneath. I need to get more to finish up here. All the walkways are going to be all with the city mulch. So that'll eliminate like all this mess back here. That's all going to be city mulch. Here's another runaway. They don't seem to stay over where they're supposed to be. I'm trying to see if I can find anything growing here. These are like I said, the lemon apple. There we go. See the little bowl right there? I don't know if that'll grow. There's one. Down here I had planted dill and cilantro, and it looks like all of it died. We did have a couple days of 90-degree weather that just kind of killed out anything that was cool weather. This is borage right here, and this is millet, and they've got little heads on them already. They're so adorable. I don't know how to get the focus in on that any better, but over here, these are tomatoes that just grew by themselves. They're all up under there. Part of these we're assuming from the worm bin. And every time we look through here, we find more and more cucumbers we didn't see before. So I might be picking a few of those today. The ones that are ready. And taking care of all these leaves. The ones that are dead, I've got to cut them all out. And the powdery mildew stuff, I'm not sure what to do with it. I'm probably going to cut a lot of it out and then read up on how to eliminate it, because I did notice a little bit starting in the cornfield too on the giant pumpkin. Anyways, that's the garden. Thanks for watching.